You talk about a rule-based algorithm versus the fungibility or flexibility of a neural network in an AI setting. Like where do we encounter rule-based systems? And you said, AI hallucinating is okay. I agree, but just for the average person, like how do we know that that's good or bad? Just give us a little bit of context on those two technologies and maybe highlight the shift that's occurred that may not be obvious to all.
Yeah, so if you look at artificial intelligence, obviously been around for a very long time, automating processes. So let's just talk about automating processes in HR. Used to be you'd have to fill out a different form for every job that you've applied for. You'd have to copy your resume into the format that the company wanted to use. And it was very tedious, right? Copy, paste, and, I have to put it into their template. Of course, that doesn't happen anymore. You can apply at a single click. And it'll read your resume in and it'll format it for you. And it'll create even a cover letter for you if you ask it to create a cover letter based on your experience, right? So I've heard from the recruiters, they don't use cover letters anymore because they're reliant on the systems. Now, the systems themselves can be looking for skills, and that can be a really positive thing. When we talk about equity, if you look at who can actually do the job, and you're not swayed by an Ivy League school or swayed by, a political party that the person's attached to. If you can strip out all of these things that can bias somebody in evaluating a resume and just look at their skills, that's a great way to move forward. But artificial intelligence is trained on a data set. It's trained on a certain way of doing things. And so if it is trained on business words, then it isn't trained on, say, military terms. So if you're a veteran and you're describing a large logistical operations that you ran, but you use terminology from the military, the AI might not even see it. It might be blind to your skills because it's not referred to in the same way that the data was trained on.